Exclusive news for Las Vegas Raiders fans. What's going on for the 13th pick? Hey, Raiders Nation, buckle up for some exciting draft excitement. There has been a seismic shift in predictions surrounding what the Silver and Black will do with their 13th overall pick in the upcoming draft. You know how it goes. Free agency moves can shake things up big time, and the Raiders have been making big waves. Initially, many mocks had the Raiders targeting a defensive tackle with their first-round pick. But hold the phone. Things took a different turn after the team reached a monster deal with Christian Wilkins, securing his services for $110 million over 4 years. And let's not forget that Gardner Minshew joined the QB ranks with a solid 2-year contract worth $25 million. While he may not be the long-term answer, he certainly alleviates the immediate need for the position. Now, with the dust settling from free agency, let's dive into the latest news and what experts are saying about the Raiders' potential pick. Taliese Fuaga, Oregon State. With the top 5 quarterbacks off the board, some experts think the Raiders might not make it to 6th place here. But honestly, who knows what's going on in Raiderland right now? So let's launch an offensive attack on them. Do any of us really know what the Raiders are doing? What is their identity these days? Anyone? Derek Tate, Pro Football Network. A rush on the quarterbacks early forces the Las Vegas Raiders to pivot at 13th overall. That turnaround ends up paying off, with the organization landing Oregon State right tackle Taliese Fuaga, who brings the kind of nastiness that could make an instant impact on a 2024 run. Ryan Fowler, The Draft Network. A top 5 alpha, Taliese Fuaga possesses excellent hands and a road-grade mentality that fits what coach Antonio Pierce wants in his players. RJ Analysis, Fuaga is gaining momentum as a popular pick for the Raiders, who still have promising prospect Thayer Munford on the roster. Fuaga's effort is a standout attribute, often overcoming mistakes with sheer determination. Furthermore, he could slide to protect if necessary. Connor Rogers, NBC Sports. J.C. Latham, Oregon, Alabama. The right side of the Raiders' offensive line could use a big road-grade presence in the draft. Latham's grip strength and full-body power fit the identity of what coach Antonio Pierce wants this team to be. Mel Kiper Jr., ESPN. J.C. Latham, Oregon, Alabama. In my last mock, the Raiders went with the biggest interior disruptor in Byron Murphy II, Texas. Well, that plan went out the window after the big deal for free agent Christian Wilkins, plugging a hole on their defense. I'm not ruling out an edge rusher or quarterback here. They added Gardner Minshew in free agency to at least be a bridge passer, but I keep looking at their depth chart and wondering who's playing the right tackle. Latham, the top right tackle in this class. Latham started 27 games at the position in college, surrendering just 2 sacks and 16 total pressures. He can also dominate in the run game with his 6 feet 0 inches, 342-pound frame. Las Vegas is reshaping its game without running back Josh Jacobs, who signed with Green Bay, and Latham could be a key part of its rebuild. The Raiders ranked 28th in yards per rushing attempt, 3.7, last season. RJ Analysis, tackle remains a popular pick for the Raiders. Latham likely has a higher ceiling than Fuaga. Daniel Jeremiah, NFL Media. Michael Penix Jr., QB, Washington. The Raiders brought in Gardner Minshew to compete with Aiden O'Connell. However, I don't think these two quarterbacks have the ceiling that Penix has in the NFL. There's an assumption that Penix is more a second-rounder, but I believe his skill set is tailor-made for the Raiders' style of play. RJ Analysis, for quarterbacks were chosen among the first 4 picks in this scenario. Penix's selection is solid, but the big question for him is what teams think of his medical report. Trevor Sakima, PFF. Terrion Arnold, CB, Alabama. The Raiders should be aggressive in trading for a quarterback, but with no deals made here, they address a crucial area of need by selecting a potential CB1 in Arnold.
Will Brinson, CBS Sports. Terrion Arnold, CB, Alabama. Listening to Arnold talk, he sure sounds like the kind of guy Antonio Pierce would love to have on his defense. RJ Analysis, Brinson must love the Arnold-Pierce duo. CBS lists Arnold as the number 5 cornerback and number 33 overall prospect, but still considers him the first defender off the board at age 13. It's not certain that Arnold will be a star, but it's a safe bet that Raiders fans will love him. Exciting times lie ahead for the Silver and Black as the draft approaches. Stay tuned, Raiders faithful.